Hello, and welcome to another session of Non-Mat Yoga with John Oppenheim. Today we're going to do eagle arms, which if you've done it before, kind of a bit of a challenge, and hope everybody's doing well. And as always, I appreciate your joining me in these sessions, and I hope that they are as beneficial to you as they are to me. So, as always, let's get started with our breathing. So just sitting back nice and tall, your shoulders over your hips, knees over your ankles. Take a big inhale and an open mouth exhale. I'm going to do that to start every practice, just to kind of let outside world go, and we let the outside world know that it's gone. And now we just start our belly breathing, as always. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze, looking inward. And as you start to inhale, filling your belly with air, as always, my little analogy that you're filling up a balloon with air, bringing it up to your abdomen and then into your lungs for a nice deep breath. And as you exhale from the lungs, the abdomen, and then bringing your belly in towards your spine. So just doing a few of these as we inhale, maybe increasing that breath up to a 6-second inhale and a 6-second exhale. But if you can't do 6 seconds, whatever you can do is fine. 1 or 2, but just breathing into the belly and up. And then just reversing it. Your shoulders fall away from your ears. All those outside distractions, just each breath seem further and further away. Nothing to worry about. I'm just going to do this practice for the next half hour or so, and hopefully at the end you'll be nice and relaxed and feeling just a little bit better. So keep going with maybe 3 more breaths. And just open your eyes with a soft gaze on an inhale, bringing your arms up overhead and exhaling down nice and slowly. Just weaken our bodies up. That's always awake, in which case we're just doing some stretching that you may not have done today or for a couple of days. And finally, in that last one, trying to get your biceps close to your ear, just reaching up. Your hands, your palms are facing each other, fingers apart, just lifting up out of the chair. There's some little strings on the ceiling that are just pulling you up. But as you do that, you don't want to shrug your shoulders. You want to bring them down up by your ears. One more nice big inhale. And on exhale, bring your hands together to heart center and to your knees. So as always, we do neck and shoulders. Sometimes we do one type of exercise and another. So today, this practice, we're going to start with shoulder rolls. Bring your shoulders up and back, sitting up nice and tall as you're doing this. Just big shoulders up towards your ears. Maybe one more of these. And bring your arms out to the side with your palms in back. Bring your right arm behind your back. Take your left hand and grab your right wrist. tugging on it a little, and you can see it. When my arm is behind me, I'm opening that shoulder, sitting up nice and tall. A big inhale, and on an exhale, leaning your head to the right, your ear towards your shoulder. And again, just if you can tug a little bit on that arm, that's fine. If that's too much, just don't push it. And then maybe pushing your feet into the floor as you're doing this so that you're getting some nice isometric strength building on your legs. I remember when isometrics was the newest thing many hundreds of years ago. And I always thought that was all you needed. But quite frankly, what we do in yoga and the other things we do is much better. And on the next exhale, just tilt your chin down to the right, looking down at the floor. Taking nice deep breaths here. Getting a nice stretch in the left side of your neck. What's really good when you do these is that you're strengthening your muscles. So in case you happen to look in one direction real quickly, you don't hurt yourself. And on the next inhale, rotate your chin up towards the ceiling to the left. And as you exhale, come back down again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Three more. 2. 3. And letting go of your right wrist, taking the fingers of your right hand to your temple. Just pushing your head back to center. A couple more of those shoulder rolls. And let's do the other side. So this time your left hand comes behind, grabbing your wrist, sitting up nice and tall, pushing those feet into the floor, big inhale. And as you exhale, tilt your head to the left. And again, getting that nice stretch on the right side of your neck this time. Couple more breaths here. And take a big inhale. And as you exhale, rotate your chin down to the left, looking down at the floor. And still tugging on that left wrist a little bit. Trying to open the shoulder. And on the next inhale, rotating your chin up to the right. And exhaling down. And we'll do a few of these. Good rotation of your neck. And again, your whole body is still, and all you're doing is rotating your neck using your chin. And do 2 more of these. And coming back down, letting go of your wrist, fingers on your left hand to your temple, coming up, and your shoulder roll. So we're going to do a little hip opener. We've done this before, but haven't done it in a while. So bring your right knee up, grabbing your knee with your hands, and as you inhale, bringing that knee in and starting to make circles. So if you started with your knee out, that's okay, because we're going to do a few of these and we're going to switch direction. This is a nice, easy, gentle hip opener. And let's just go in the other direction. And bring your leg down. Just grab the other leg. This side of my hip is bothering me today, so I'll just see how it goes. And coming in and out. Actually, feels pretty good. I should have done this earlier. I had my cardio walk this morning. Sometimes it bothers my hip a little bit. I didn't take any meds. And switch direction. And coming on back. So now we're going to do our eagle arms. And we're going to come over to the right side of your chair. Your feet are a little more than hip width apart. And your toes are pointed out, kind of like you were going to stand up like that. And then bring your hands to heart center, your right hand over your left. And on an inhale, bring your arms out to the side. And as you exhale, come on back. Inhale out. Exhale back. And this time, inhale out. And as you exhale, again, your right arm is over your left. Bring it up to your shoulders. And if you've done this before, you know you can stay here or just lift your elbows. But, you can massage yourself a little bit and also. Or if you want a little more challenge, we're going to do eagle arms. So maybe bring your arms out like this, and you can cross your elbow, your left elbow over your right, like this, and stay this way. Or if you want that challenge, kind of bring your hands together. And again, you don't have to come all the way, but this is eagle arms. So I guess that's how eagles sit. No idea, I've never met one. And on an inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, bring them to eye level. And try and maybe bring your elbows a little bit away from your shoulders. Nice deep breaths here. Again, if this is too much, just whatever makes you comfortable. Nice deep breaths though. Just two more. And on the exhale, come out, shake your arms out. We're going to go on the other side. I scratch my back. So coming over to the left side, and again, your feet are a little bit apart, toes pointing out. And this time you're going to bring your left hand over your right. And on an inhale, bring your arms out. And as you exhale, bring them back. Inhale out. Exhale back. And inhale out. And as you exhale, bring your arms to your shoulders. And again, you can do a little massage there if you want. And again, you can stay there here. You can do this, lift your elbows, whatever. Or if you want that little bit of challenge, bring your elbows like that. And again, I've been doing this a long time. When I first started, I could not do eagle arms. But I kept trying, so now I can do it. And on an inhale, lift the nose, arms up. And as you exhale, trying to bring your hands right to eye level, bringing your arms away from your shoulders. Maybe you're pressing into the floor with your feet. And also breathing. Nice deep breaths. And a big inhale and exhale. Just let your arms go. So just stay on this side. We're just going to do a little core work while we're sitting here. But this time you want to bring your legs about hip width apart, facing one direction or the other in your chair. So we're going to do core, and there's a couple modifications on this. So the first one, sitting up nice and tall, big inhale and an exhale, and then exhale, and then as you exhale, come back like this, and then inhale, coming up straight. Exhale back. You can feel it right in your core. Inhale up. That's one. Keep doing those if you don't want to go any further. Number two is sitting back like this, bringing one leg up at a time. Inhale the right. Exhale, inhale the left. Or that last challenge where you can bring both feet off the floor, bring your arms up like this, and leaning back, but not leaning like that, but keeping your back straight and just using your core like this. And you bring your legs up as high as you want. Nice deep breaths. And if you've been doing the other ones and you're tired, just go ahead and stop. I'll just do 3 more breaths like this. And take a big inhale, and as you exhale, come on back, and we'll come to standing. I do a lot of core exercise. Many hundreds of years ago, I went to a chiropractor who told me to do sit-ups for my back because my back was bothering me. And I did sit-ups for 25 years, and then 12 years ago, I started yoga and learned how to do core work properly. But it really makes a difference because these muscles that you have in your core hold your back up. And a lot of people don't know that. And so if you got a little bit of a belly there, you can really start working on that. I used to have one myself. All right, so we're going to do our crescent lunge first. So bring your right foot to the front and come up on the back toes, so the toes of your back foot, and bend that front knee. Now, that's too much for balance, and you can just stay with your foot flat, but you're pointed forward. And on an inhale, bring your arms up, shoulders away from your ears. This is crescent lunge. Now, on the next exhale, bring your right hand to the back and your left hand to the front. If you can, if this is too much and you fall out, don't worry about it. For a twist. So I'm looking back at that thumb. Now, again, you can look down at the floor, look straight ahead, whatever. And on the next inhale, come back up. And as you exhale, pivot that back foot and line up your heels for warrior 2. So again, my heels are lined up. That front knee is bent and it's going towards my pinky toe. I just shrug my shoulders, get any of this tension out of them. Nice deep breathing. And on the next inhale, flip that right hand over, and as you exhale, come back for reverse warrior. Looking up at that right hand, sending that left hand down along your leg. And a big inhale, and as you exhale, come back, and then inhale, straighten that front leg, and as you exhale, bend that right elbow and just rest it lightly on your thigh. Bring your right elbow. Bring your left arm up and over like this for side angle. So your right arm is resting on your thigh, right thigh, obviously. That back leg is straight. And you're coming over in. If you feel you got a good core, you got good balance, you can always bring that other arm up for a full extension of side angle. But that really involves using your core. But also helps to strengthen it. Two more breaths. Then we'll all fall down. And on the next inhale, come back to warrior two. Put your hands on your hips, look towards the front, and then step up. We'll go to the other side now. So we're going to do that crescent lunge on the left side. So your left leg is in front, that right leg is in back, pointing forward, bending that knee, coming up on the back toes if you can. If you can't, don't worry about it. You can also make your stance a little narrower. So wider stance gives you a little more work on your legs. Some people like to bend that back leg. I keep mine straight. A couple of classes I've taken online, they do that. Bend that. And on the next exhale, bring that left hand towards the back. That right hand stays in front. And if you can, look back at that left hand for a nice twist in this crescent lunge. Two more breaths. And on the next inhale, come on up. And as you exhale, pivot that back foot 90 degrees. This way. And that front knee is bent. And you're looking out over your left hand. Make sure that knee isn't cheating in. It's right over your ankle. Nice deep breaths here. And on the next inhale, flip that left hand over. And as you exhale, come back for reverse warrior, sending that left arm towards the ceiling, that right arm down along your leg. And once you've been doing this a while, maybe put it around your waist. Anywhere you want to keep it. Nice deep breath. And big inhale. And as you exhale, come back for warrior two. Inhale, straighten that front leg. As you exhale, bend that left arm, resting it on your left thigh. Bring that right arm up and over for side angle. And again, you can stay here, or if you want, you could bring that left arm up for extended full expression of side angle. Nice deep breathing. Two more breaths. And on the next inhale, come back up. Put your hands on your hips, look to the front, and step up. Now we're going to do our balance now. I think we'll do the Warrior 3 balance. I don't remember last time I did it. I kind of just mix them up, but I should look back at what I did the time before, but oh well. Balance is balance, and then the bad one that we do. So bringing that right foot to the front, your hands to heart center, just like we did for crescent, coming up on the toes of that back foot. But instead of bringing our arms up, we're going to Lean forward and always remember, have a chair there. Bring that foot off the floor, start bending at the waist. And for good balance, you can always bring your arms out to the side. You can leave them where you were. If you want to challenge yourself a little bit, you can bring them up like Warrior 1. This is the actual Warrior 3. But again, out to the side, up, wherever. Nice deep breathing. You're picking that non-moving spot. You've been doing this long enough, and one day you said, whoa, how long I stayed up. That's the way it works. And coming on up, shake out that standing leg. And we'll come to the other side. So, and that left foot in front. And come up on the toes of that back foot. And just start leaning forward when you're ready. Maybe bring your arms out to the side like an airplane. Or again, you want to challenge yourself. Bring your arms up. For Warrior 3. Nice deep breaths. And big inhale, come on up, shake it out. Last time I do remember, the last time I did a class, I was a little unsteady on my feet, and today, feels good. So, some days are better than others. So, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do that seated twist. With the right side of your chair, your right hand to your left knee, sending that left arm out to the side. Looking over that left hand, sitting up tall, but just looking at it, this nice twist in the lower back. Two more breaths here. And a big inhale. And as you exhale, come around. Come to the other side. Left hand to the right knee. Right arm out to the side. So we're still getting that nice twist, but we're also getting a twist in our shoulder. Holding that arm up. And nice deep breaths. Two more. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, come back for our relaxation at the end of practice called Shavasana. I invite you to soften your gaze or close your eyes. Just get as comfortable as you can. Your breathing just return to normal. And start our relaxation. Starting at the feet, coming up into the ankles, relaxing the shins and the thighs, going around to the back. Calves relax, and your thighs just, your hamstrings actually melt into the chair, and your hips are relaxed. Your stomach, chest relax. Your back just melts into the chair. Shoulders fall away from your ears. Your jaw drops away from your mouth. Your face is totally relaxed. This is your forehead. No wrinkles. No worries. The scalp is nice and relaxed. Finally, that brain relax. Go to your favorite place, as I go to mine when I do these. Maybe it's a beach, you're just sitting there, nice and calm, no thoughts. You're listening to the waves break. Any thoughts come along, you just acknowledge them. It's that blue sky, and just let them float on by. Or just relaxing. You might be up in the mountains. Maybe sitting by yourself after a long hike up. Wind is blowing nice and gently, it's warm. Oh, no problems at all. Or you could be just sitting in a park bench, anywhere on a trail, even sitting by a brook, your back against a tree. Just taking these last moments to totally relax. Now, starting to reconnect with the outside world. Big inhale. Nice open mouth exhale. Just start a little movement, wiggling fingers and toes. Maybe making little circles with your wrists in each direction. Also turning your head to one side and the other. And finally, big inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Your hands together to heart center. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Let's take these last moments of gratitude. Gratitude to ourselves for making the effort to do the practice and also enjoying those last few minutes as our bodies relax in Shavasana. And thank those who are around us, who share our lives, and share our practices. Send gratitude to them. And as always, I'm grateful to you for joining my practices and allowing me to lead you in these. Until next time, namaste.